Alright, hello everyone. As you guys know, I am Danganronpa Trash, and these are only a few of my OCs. These are the ones that I have pictures of currently that were put on here before I just did not use my old computer anymore and got a new one. So yeah, um, mind you, I can't say some backstories because of personal reasons, but actually, not personal reasons, because they're in my game. So let's get into this. So, this is Gabby Robin. If you guys do not know her, she is the first OC I ever made. I can disclose this. She's the first OC I ever made. She is a female. She's a cook slash chef. I switch in between the two. And I cannot explain her backstory. I'm sorry. She is one of the this one is absolutely critical to the game. Like her backstory is going to be used in the game, so you guys will get to see more of her, I hope. I don't know. Will you? I said it would be critical, but who knows? It might not be. But Gabby has been around for about, let's see, I think about 6 or 7 years. That's how long I've been in the Danganronpa fandom. And it's still alive. It's surprisingly still alive. Alright, let's go on to the next and see. Mio Sato! I can actually give you guys some backstory on her, because at the time, I didn't have anything on her. So this is Mio Sato, or Sato, whatever you want to call her, but Mio is the cartoonist. She's 18, she's a female, and I put backstory not known because at the time, I did not know her backstory. Now I've kind of gotten an idea of what I wanted her backstory to be. Mio Sato is a cartoonist. She is the ultimate cartoonist. She was born mute, and not many people know American Sign Language, sign language. So she was growing up trying to figure out how to communicate, and she somehow seemed to communicate with her work. She would draw and draw. That caught an attention of the OC on the next slide, which I'll get into, and Mio kind of gravitated towards them. Now, a lot goes. I have to go into the next OC to kind of get into what Mio's backstory is, because you guys will kind of be like, "What? It's kind of crazy. That's kind of, yeah." So let's go to the next one so you guys can see who I'm talking about. This is Kana. She does not have an age. She's a cartoon. And her backstory is not available because she's tied to Mio. Now, I know she kind of looks like Baby if she was dark-skinned, that kind of thing. But here we go. Mio had a best friend named Kana. Kana was a very ill girl, and Mio was saddened. Her friend was on basically her deathbed, and Mio did not want her best friend to die. She knew no one would understand her except for Kana. So Mio basically turned her into an ink demon via, you guys know the ink machine, Betty and the ink machine. Yes, she was inspired by this. They were inspired by this and basically made a walking cartoon out of Kana. So basically the soul of Kana is there. Except Kana has no memory of before then, so she just helps Mio translate because she thinks that's what she's created for, is to help Mio. Even though she was created basically because she didn't want her best friend to die. As sad as that is, and mind you, I don't have pictures for every OC, so I'm actually gonna have to go down the line and explain some details about them. This is Raven. I don't know about Raven. This is one of the few OCs I never got around to giving a backstory with. But her name is Raven Blackmore, and she's the ultimate ninja. I would say she's around the age 16 to 18 range. I don't have a backstory for her, seeing as she is a ninja, she would be very secretive and whatnot. Leiah, this is another one I don't have one, but her name is Leiah Bowden, and she's the ultimate composer. I really like the design of her. Like, I like Raven and Leiah's design a lot. I made them to use them, but I never got around to doing it. I really like how she has this, like, she's supposed to be a composer, but she has this, like, punk rock look, and Raven kind of gives off this, like, she's really mean, but she's also, like, very childish. All right, next to see Akemi. I also can't go into much about Akemi, but she is around 17 years old. She is the ultimate ice skater. Her backstory, like I said, I can't go into because she's part of the game. Anyone who's part of the game, I cannot go into their backstory, either because I don't have one, or it's a part of the story, or I just don't want to give it because the game might go into it. I don't know yet. I'm still writing chapter 1. But yeah, Akemi, I really like the design I gave her. This was the first design I ever gave to her. She is an OC that I created for an RP, and she was the protagonist, and everyone wanted to kill her, even though she was the protagonist, and they just couldn't because she was the protagonist, and she was just the easiest target to kill. Alright, next OC. Chika! Oh, I love her. So I created her as a love child to Chiaki and Kibo, and she kind of became more than that. So her name is Chika Gecko. So I'm sorry I had to put this in 2 parts. I just got a random call of this person speaking in Chinese, and I did not understand what was going on. But anyways, let's get into this. So this is Chika Gecko. She is the ultimate game designer. As I said, she is a love child of Kibo and Chiaki. That's what she was made for, and she came into her own as the ultimate gamer. Now, I don't really have a backstory for her, sadly. She is one of my favorite OCs because I love her aesthetically pleasing design. She's like always happy, she's smiling. She just looks like a character I would hug. And that's true. I would hug her. Alright, next OC. I can actually explain his backstory because I know who it is. This is the last OC I have a picture of. His name is Hiroki Nakamuara. He is the ultimate hypnotist, and he is a male, as I said. So Hiroki was born, and he was born into a very loving family. Now, when he was very young, his uncle kidnapped him and basically forced him into slavery, basically. He was tasked with hypnotism. That's where he got his talent. Now, this is like a really bad backstory. I bet you guys will say that. But this is what my mind came up with when I made him. And I'm probably going to tweak this because let me just tell you, this is not always final. Around the age of 10, he decided he wanted to escape. Now, mind you, he had been missing for years and years, and they had been searching for him, but they were losing hope. Now, Hiroki fought back. His uncle found him as he was trying to escape, and Hiroki fought back. His uncle pulled out a gun, intending to kill Hiroki finally, once and for all, but Hiroki turned the gun on his uncle, and ended up shooting him after a brief brawl, and Hiroki ran. He ran because he didn't know what was going to happen to him if he didn't. And so, Hiroki was on the run. He finally stumbled across this town and went to the police station, explaining his whole story. Sadly, Hiroki's family had passed away about a year ago in a car accident, placing him into adoption centers. Now, before you say, oh, well, he could get adopted. Yeah, he could have. Yeah, he could. Like, honestly, because he was on the news because it was like, oh my god, this long case has just been finally solved, and Hiroki talked about it to investigators, but he did not talk about it to the public because he himself just did not like what happened. Now, while he was an orphan, he would usually sneak out and meet up with this boy named Gomi Haruka, I think that's his name. And he's owned by my best friend, Aki Mega. I love her. And the two actually became inseparable. Gomi had a family, he had a life, and Hiroki did not. Hiroki was trying to live day by day as himself, like he was trying to live. And soon the two actually hooked up, and yeah, that's as far as I've gotten. Hiroki is adorable. I love him. He is known for his hypnotism, but he's amazing. Alright, so now I have a picture of this so I can go through the OCs I did not get through. So the first OC I have is Lunar Sky. He's a male. He's an ultimate street fighter. I cannot go into him because he is also tied to Gabby. Obviously, I cannot also go into Lavender Fern, who is the female, and she is the ultimate designer. She also is tied to Gabby. Lilac Robin, female, she's a novelist. So basically, she's the daughter of Gabby and Lunar. That's as much as I can give. Until my game comes out, I cannot say much about the three OCs, Lunar, Lavender, and Lilac. Lilac, honestly, is the most uncanon one because she was made after I had written a story that one of my best friends really liked, and I told her, I was like, you remember Gabby? Because I cosplayed her recently, and I showed her pictures. She was like, oh my god, trip down memory lane. But I'm gonna have to explain it after the game comes out about Lunar, because I think you guys would like that. Next one I have is Hiyashi Suzuki. Wait. Oh gosh, I didn't even know I've used that last name before. So I have another character named Suzuki, so I guess Harry and Hizaki are related. Okay. So he's a male, he's a samurai. You know, he would look really cool. I don't have a picture of him, but I had done this little thing where we make matching OCs with my friend, and that's it. So Cindy Reed, a female, she's the ultimate chocolatier. I love Cindy. She's the one with the bright blue hair. She has little ponytail, like pigtails with little bows in her hair. She has freckles. She has a smiling face. She has red eyes. She's just always so happy. And she wears like a blue top. Like, not a blue top. She wears like a yellow top. And Cindy was one of my favorites. Now, Cindy, as the ultimate chocolatier, she had a nice bringing up. Like, her family worked at a chocolate shop. You know, she kind of learned from them and became an ultimate because she made the best chocolate. Trying to think, what did she make? She made like a chocolate castle, and like it tasted so good, and it was like so beautifully designed and so intricate that they gave her the title of ultimate chocolatier. All right, Elizabeth Soup. I don't know how to say her last name. She's a female. She's a hairstylist. So Elizabeth has orange hair that fades into like this red tips, and she is just an asshole. Like, she hates everyone. She does not want to be here. She's just like, she wants everything just get it over with. I don't have a backstory for her. I used her like once, and I don't remember anything from it. Alright, let's go down my list. I've already talked about Raymond, Leiah. Winter Rose, she's a mystic. She's a female. I used her in a one roleplay. And she was basically the reason of this whole town being corrupted and everything. And all they had to do was kill her. And then they could escape. But no, they killed each other. I don't know. It just never got like I never really got why I put her as a mystic, but I think it kind of worked as like her vibe. It was different. Alright, here comes the most. Oh my gosh, I hate this OC so much. Her name is Akia Sakai. She is the female. She's the ultimate matchmaker. I failed with that OC. Now, you know, you have veiled OCs, and you just, at the time, I really liked her. I really liked her design. And then I got older, and I'm like, I need to really revamp Akia. Because she's a fail. In my eyes, she was the most failed OC that I want to bury, but it's best I actually revamp her. So, Would you guys like to see that? Where I revamp an OC? Let me know in the comments, I guess. Alright, Akane Tanaka. I don't have a picture of her out. She was also an OC I created with a friend. So basically, he had the ultimate officer, and I had the ultimate gang member. So she's a female. She's a gang. I cannot say the word member. And she was. I'm trying to remember. Like she was like kind of like the design of Mio. I'm trying to say. She's kind of like the early design of Mio. So just take Mio's design, make her hair white, add some things from Raven, and you get her. Alright, Emi Azuma. Emi, she's a violinist. She was also a love child, but she was of Suichi Saihara and Kaede Akamatsu. I just kind of wanted to give her her own self. So basically, parents divorce. She takes up violin. She takes up the violin and is actually really good at it. You know, that kind of thing. She's really good what she does. Alright, so here we go into the newer one. So, Kizaru Suzuki. How do I say this? Kizaru is one of my favorite OCs ever. Now that I think about it, because her, Akemi, Hiroki, and Gabby are just like top tier for me. But Kizaru, I'm starting to really like. So her whole backstory is about her grandfather. He owned a toy shop and she worked in the toy shop. Long story short, her grandmother dies, and it was due to unforeseen circumstances. So they open an investigation because they think it's murder due to finding a type of poison in her body, and they accuse the grandfather. Mio, not Mio, I keep saying Mio, gosh, Kizaru actually knows who did it, and as her parents are given the toy shop, they surprise the plan to sell it, and Kizaru decides, I'm gonna take things into my own hands, and tries to murder her parents. I'm not even kidding. Kizaru is messed up, and I cannot even show this video to some of my friends because she's in a role play. She's a mastermind. But Kizaru is basically she's a doll maker, by the way. She makes toys. Why did I say doll maker? I meant toy maker. I'm gonna have to fix that in my book, but she is the ultimate toy maker. I was thinking about how I think she was originally supposed to be the ultimate doll and everything. But yeah. I guess I should just describe her design because I do have a picture of her, but I can't pull it up right now. So she has long pigtails, and they're like a light pink, and her hair is pulled up into pigtails. She has a light pink. She has bangs and everything. She wears a green, like a mint green shirt. She has little pom-poms as her little bows. I can't remember her eye color. She does not have freckles, but she is... Oh wait, her eye color is like a light blue. Like she's pastel colors. And I just really aesthetically like her. Sugar Buns, cannot get into them, but he's a male, he's a drag queen, he's in the game. Mika Kai, she's a female, she's an alchemist, she's also in the game. And she's also has been on the Danganronpa Labby U blog on Tumblr, so if you haven't seen that, go see it. Katsuyo Hidaki, he's a male, he's the mentalist, he's also in the game. And Trinity Olivia, she's a female and she's a makeup artist and she's also in the game. I don't know if I forgot any OCs, and if I did, I will most likely make a part 2. However, or part 3, whatever. However, this is what I have so far, and I will update the list as I go along because I'm probably going to have more OCs created, and yeah. I do have a few from the Instagram thing. That's where Sugar Buns was created. That's where Kizaru was created. Kizaru was actually supposed to be a protagonist in my series on the Instagram thing, and it just didn't happen. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you guys want to hear more OCs or how I make my own DROCs, or if you guys want to share some of your OCs, Danganronpa wise, or any OCs that you have in general. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!